What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Sinéad O'Connor, and we're returning to Universal Mother, 1994. And the next tune is My Darling Child, which I'm inclined to interpret mostly directly, meaning I imagine this is autobiographical. It's in reference to Sinead. Hello, Luca. What was I saying? Yes, that this is probably about Sinead's actual child. I wouldn't be surprised if there is meaning beyond that, meaning it could be a statement that mothers and daughters or sons or families of different types in different modes might identify with. It might be making a statement, again, beyond just maternal affinity, but at the same time, again, I expect this to be mostly straight away. So either way, let's give it a listen and see what it's about, or what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Sinead O'Connor. The tune is My Darling Child, and it's from her 1994 album Universal Mother, which also seems like a relevant phrase in light of the song title.
My darling child, my darling baby, my darling child, you gave life to me, my darling child, my darling baby, my darling child, you came and saved me, my darling child, my darling baby, my darling child, God gave you to me, me little ninja, my little dancer, me little street fighter, me little chancer, me lovely boy, me lovely baby, my pride and joy, me little puppy, me little wolf, me little lammy, my favorite boy, my angel baby. Me little ninja, me little dancer, me little street fighter, me little chancer, me love me boy, me love me baby, my pride and joy, me little puppy.
What a lovely little song. I just did a reaction a couple batches ago to a Annie Lennox solo tune called Precious, and one of the main themes here seems to be identical to that song, because that song was about how her child coming along actually saved her, it invigorated her life, and it opened up a new chapter after what had seemed like the end of a lot of things, and struggles and difficulties and being weary about things, and suddenly the birth of Annie's child brought her to a new and better place, and again opened up the next chapter. That feels like a lot of what's happening here, about the child saving her and giving her life. But it's also, I think, number one, there's some religious thoughts here, again, that God gave her this child and it was a, divine gift. But then she's also talking about what the child might become, what the child might be. But no matter what that is, she's saying it's her pride and joy. It's everything to her. So yes, it sounds like a son that we're talking about. And I was amused, like, she did use the possessive pronoun my, but in articulating things the child might be, she was saying me, which, feels very Irish. Like, it's, what was it, me ninja? The first time I thought I didn't hear that right. And then it's like, wait, no, is she really saying that? But, me dancer, me street fighter, me chancellor. So, yeah, I like the way that, sort of the colloquial Irish phrasing, at least if I'm hearing that right, is mixed with, let's say, a more grammatically proper use of my. So, yeah, it's a light tune sonically. It kind of feels like late Baroque, early classical period. It's, got the piano, which feels like gentle rain, just little raindrops on the piano, and then there's some smooth, longer stroke string lines, and then it gets a little more energetic. I mean, it's not like dancing or jaunty necessarily, but yeah, it picks up a little energy and brightness in the latter half. So yeah, a beautiful little tune. It feels like a very sincere tribute. There's a couple lines in there, like my street fighter, like, okay, that could mean different things, but obviously, it does speak to the way that as a child grows, they will encounter hostility or antagonism or difficulties or tribalism, factionalism, and so, embedded within a couple of those things, chancellor, the idea of a political leader, but, most political leaders are not supported by all, and some are outright reviled, and so on. So there's like hints about what could be in the future, but there's still all the potential there, and for right now, the child is what's the right word? Like vivifying. It's giving Sinead life, and it is her pride and joy, and she views it as this divine gift that has, again, saved her when maybe up until that point, she had felt caught by her past or, anchored by her past. And again, people have talked about that Sinead had a very difficult or complicated relationship with her own mother, so it feels like this is maybe the horizon shifting forward rather than looking back. So either way, a lovely and light little tune. I very much enjoyed it, both sonically and lyrically and vocally, so I removed the word both there. But yes, a great tune. I did notice on the master release page on Discogs that the next track is only like 21 seconds long and it's credited to someone else, and then there's another tune after that, which seems to be the next like proper song. So when I do the next Sinead reaction, I'll do both of those, whatever this little linking track is, which apparently will be someone else speaking, maybe singing, but again, for like less than half a minute, and then I'll react to the next proper song in the same video. So that's what'll happen. Luca will probably still be sitting there when we come back. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you then. Peace.